It is an exciting match of the Bdfa Super Division between Roots FC and ESPN Center. You can see both the teams coming into the pitch as they wish each other luck. We will get things underway. This is the BDFA Super Division League 2023-2024, and the Army Service Corps are up against Roots FC. We have both the captains in the middle, and the toss is won by Nikhil. And Tobias Mervin, the referee, will be leading this referee panel along with the assistant referees, the fourth official. Starting 11 for Roots FC: Mohan Bahadur, Mohammad Ashfaq, Nikhil G, the captain, Rajul Saji, Gautam Rajesh, Vishal R, Danush R, Shibin P, Jayant Kumar, the goalkeeper, Johan Victor Brito, and Neeraj Nikhil Parekh. The head coach, Mr. Shrikant Rajan Sir, will be leading the team from the sidelines, not to forget the substitute who will also play a role in this game. And for ASC, we have their starting 11: Sabir Khan, Robinson Singh, their captain, Prem Kumar Singh, Neeraj Singh, Boinav Singh, a very valuable player there, Chanbam Samandana, Chabin Raba, Shamsher Singh, the goalkeeper, Tenzi Bhutia, Dylan Kharka, Anurag Gusen. The substitutes will come into this match as well. And not to forget their head coach, Mr. Govind Raju Ramachandran. We have both the teams in the middle, and my name is Ryan James, and I will be joining you live from the commentary box. This is Sportscast India, the official broadcasting partner of the BDFA Super Division. As we have both the teams huddling up, we will have this match underway very soon. Both the teams have taken their positions. There we go. The referee blows his whistle, and the match is underway. AST and Center, the Army Service Corps, up against Roots FC. And this will be a very interesting game because both of these teams are well settled into the league. They've played a few matches, they know what are the best combinations. And Roots, both the teams have had their fair share of wins and losses. And now they go up against each other. The 3 points up for grabs. ASC now with the ball. You can see ASC, the Army Service Corps, wearing the white jersey, and Roots donning the red jersey. Roots FC, well constructed side in the city of Bangalore. They have teams across several age groups, and even have a prominent women's team that is a participant in the Super Division. Really well structured academy available as well. So those of you wishing to pursue football, definitely move on to Roots and consider every academy that's out there. Bangalore is become a hub for the growth of football, and we have a lot of clubs that offer a platform for players to get better. Sloppy pass there as the ball switches possession. It's well played towards the right. Can he send it into the middle of the box? And he tries to beat the defender there. Ball sent in. Outfield looks a bit slow. I think pitch has gotten a bit more dry. And that's a bit surprising, because Bangalore has seen lots of rain over the last few days. Yeah, see with the ball now. Ball sent in. He on the left keeps it alive. Needs to cross it in again. Oh, it's a good ball. Couldn't get the shot away. It's still with the ASC. Anyhow, there won't be a goal coming in. Possession well with the ASC at the moment. ASC playing this match with four defenders. That is Sabir Boinav Singh, Samandanda, and Anurag Hussain. They do have five midfielders: Robinson Singh, Prem Kumar Singh, Chabin Rabha, Shamsher Singh, and Dylan Kharka. And a forward, we will see Neeraj Singh taking over the duties of their forward lineup. Not to forget Tenzi Bhutia, their goalkeeper. Roots FC, on the other hand, playing this game with four defenders: Bahadur B, Mohammad Ashfaq, Nikhil G, and Rajil Saji. Shibin P as well, which means they're playing with five defenders. And the midfielders, we see Gautam Rajesh alongside Danush R. You will see Neeraj Parik in the lineup as well. And their forward, Johan Victor Brito, with Vishal R. The goalkeeper is Jayant Kumar Krishnamurthy. Two assistant referees for this game. We have Maria Tony and Kevin, who will be assisting the referee, Mr. Tobias Mervin, who's in the middle. And the fourth official, Mr. Ramdasan, will play an important role as well, alongside the match commissioner, Mr. Mageshwaran Balu, and the referee assessor, Mr. Vijay Kumar. Corner kick now for ASC. Can they break the deadlock and go one up against Roots early on? Ball sent in. Whistles blown. Welcome to all our viewers once again to Sportscast India's YouTube channel, the official broadcasting platform for the Bdfa Super Division. Do comment in the chat box as to which team you're supporting and who you're rooting for. And also feel free to ask any question using the hashtag AskYourCommentator. The coaching staff for Roots Football Club. We have their team manager, Mr. Rajan, their head coach, Mr. Shrikant Rajan, their assistant coach, Mr. Sunil Kurup, and their physio, Mr. Suraj Giri. ASC, on the other hand, have Satpal Singh as their team manager, Mr. Govind Raju as their head coach, their physical conditioner, Mr. Manoj, and a couple of assistant coaches for them is Jotin Singh and Sharat Kumar. So experienced coaching staff for both the sides. It will be interesting to see what of footballing styles do they utilize in this match against ASC. And for the Roots, ball with the Roots defense right now, and it's been ASC who've dominated in terms of attacking, because majority of the game is played in the Roots half. Now it will be played on the ASC half. Can they get this going? Ball still with Roots. He plays it on, goes for goal, and that won't test the keeper. We can hear shouts coming in from the sideline, asking the player to look. I think he was a little too hasty there. He had a couple of options to his right, but he decided to go for goal. Played back to the keeper, who advances it to his defender. Mohan Bahadur is the right back we can see here for Roots. As we wait for ASC to take this corner, I once again call out for all our viewers to comment as to which team you're supporting, or even lay down your prediction for this match, or ask me any question using the hashtag AskYourCommentator. Corner ball sent in. Oh, an error there. He goes for goal, hits the post, and the keeper gets a hold of it And the ball is cleared. That was quite close there. 11 minutes into the game, and ASC have gotten a few opportunities to go up 1-0. Roots, on the other hand, we've seen one shot come in, but that wasn't on target nor dangerous. And ASC once again attacking. Oh, that's beautiful football right there. Gets it back to his player. He goes for goal, but they still can't find that first goal. And the way this first few minutes have been played, it's been all ASC. Roots have evidently struggled. They've missed out on opportunities, especially in terms of passing within themselves. They've committed a lot of errors, and even in terms of the opportunities where they could have intercepted the ball, many a times when ASC make certain passes, they've not made use of those situations. Anyhow, they have a lot of time remaining, and this is a replay of that corner kick. And it was the Roots player who should be clearing the ball there in that instance, but he guided it to the SE player. Ball played to Boynav Singh, who tries to advance it, will turn it over. And there again a miss pass coming in from Roots, and ASC making use of it. Finds tries to through ball. That's a very good run. A spectacular run. He got that through run beautifully. The through ball was executed, found the player, and not quite sure if he went for goal there or he went for the pass on to the left side. There, ASC causing that error. Seen in a lot of matches in Super Division where the goal comes as a result of the error committed by the opposite team. That's why you need to be very careful about losing the ball in a sloppy fashion. ASC, on the other hand, have passed quite well. We did see it, a few long balls going very good for them, along with that through ball. So a lot of instances they've performed their passing at a good level. That being said, they commit a miss pass now, but they will get the ball back because Roots will go ahead and commit a miss pass again. There's just one player in there, he won't find him. Ball with Giant, the keeper. And Kumar Krishnamurti, or a lot of them must call him JK. This be an opportunity for Ruth. He has an option on to the left, and flag goes up as the player was offside. Live from the KSFA Stadium. in the city of Bangalore. Possession has been all ASC mainly. That'll be ASC ball. Well done by the Roots player there to keep the ball safe, but it will still go to ASC. Keep off ASC. Mr. Tenzi Bhutia, quite calm. Once again, a miss pass. The ball's gotten back and lost again. Do let us know in the comments as to which team you're supporting, or do let us know which team do you think will score the first goal, the opening goal in this match. Additionally, feel free to ask any question using the hashtag AskTheCommentator. As the Roots now have the possession, can they get an attacking move going? Now ASC with the ball. They've had a few good runs. They still haven't been able to break this deadlock of nil all. It's a good ball played in. Roots now coming the other side. He switches play onto the left. What he does from here is important. Tries to get past the defender. And that will be played out for a corner. Ball is still with Rooks. Decided to go for goal, but the keeper, Mr. Bhutia, will hold on to it. Finds his play on the left. Keeper does well. That will go ASC way. Poor clearance there by the keeper. For goal. I think he assumed the keeper would be off his line. I do see a few comments. Although I'm still curious, out of this number watching, I want to know how many are Root supporters and how many are ASC supporters. Well, in the stadium, we do find supporters of both the teams. They are seated behind the camera, unfortunately. That's why we can't get a glimpse. But I do know, and I'm sure all of you are aware as to how the Super Division always has a lot of spectators, common spectators. An opportunity! Yet again, missed by ASC. They are finding chances, they're creating chances. But all of that goes to win if you can't put one in the back of the net. And like I was saying, you do have a lot of spectators in the KSFA stadium. You do have a lot of them who don't particularly support any team, but they support football. And I do know of a few of them like that in the YouTube at Sportscast India, doing the same thing as well, following the league with passion. That's good to see. The league being followed by so many people at the state level as well. ASC now attacking with the ball once again. Plays it on to the left. He'll have to cross it in. Finds his teammate, but he couldn't quite control the ball there. Anyhow, ASC get the ball back again. Sends it in. The defender does well there. ASC pushing hard for that goal, and Roots also responding with the thorough defense. We have Deti Lystrom supporting ASC, Renu rooting for Roots. Nidish, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. As the throw in for ASC, they will keep possession. And I see a 2-1 prediction that Nidish suggests. I'm sure a 3 goal thriller would be spectacular in a football game. We've seen in the past in the Super Division as well, where the tempo of matches change so very quickly. Sometimes it's just that one goal that can change things up. ASE looking to get that goal, and we've seen many a times in matches where one team will dominate all throughout, and all of a sudden the opposition come on with an attack. Can Ruth do something like that? He gets past him and gets past that last defender, goes for goal, but the keeper's hands keeps the ball safe. Once again, Roots can have a go at it. Possession lost, and it will be back with ASC. Giganta tells both the teams would score. Yeah, I think that would be great. I think football, the nature of the game is such that goals is what goals is the token that differentiates two teams or that differentiates outcomes of a game. Well, we can have exciting games with goals, but a game without goals, well, that's tricky. Depends on the opponents. Depends on whether it's a good day. And ASC, for example, have had quite a few goals at the goal, but they haven't been able to find one. Roots had a good chance in the previous possession when they attacked. They will attack once again, and that will be Roots' ball. I still remember this edition saw a very interesting game where we saw a free kick goal in the opening minutes of the match, and after that, the opposition came back to score 2 goals. So anything can happen. The dynamic nature of this game is such that anything can happen. And as my friend Nidish said, a 2-1 prediction for ASC. Well, that's very much possible, especially with the nature of the game. ASC have come out and shown more promise when it comes to scoring a goal, but Roots also have showed us that they are nothing less. And if they get their game sorted, they can get on the score sheet as well. My friend Nidish, also one of the commentators at Sportscast India, you can listen to him share his thoughts on the game and also guide you through the match in a very nice way. As this was the opportunity earlier on for Roots FC, a very good run by the player there, but he couldn't quite take that final shot to get the goal. Anyhow, we have a water break where the players can get hydrated. So can the refs. Another comment coming in where Bidya Rani suggests that ASC needs more energy. Many a times, the morale of a team may go down when they get so close to scoring but just can't find the back of the net. It may motivate some to go in and score a lot more goals or push harder. But yeah, sometimes, you put in valiant team effort and then you just can't find the ball at the back of the net. That might put you down. Hence, ASC would need more energy. But we've seen ASC play hard and, get those interceptions, regain possessions on multiple occasions. And now they will attack once again. Plays it on to the right. It's a very good ball, finding his player. What does he do from here? It's headed safe. Previous outings for both these teams were two different stories. One was for Roots falling short in a 1-0 loss to Bangalore United. Goes for goal, but that's straight into the hands of the keeper. Yeah, like I said, Roots faced a heavy loss, a painful loss rather. And ASC, on the other hand, came back to beat the defending champions, that is Bangalore Sporting. Not to forget that one volley out of those two goals, both were from outside the box, and one was a very good volley. So that is one of the, you know, the great matches so far in the Super Division. All games were interesting, but these comeback matches, that shows how the standard of the Super Division has increased significantly. Shamsher Singh for ASC was one of the goal scorers. He's always a player to watch out for. I think Roots have done comparatively well when you look at the first 10 minutes of the game where it was all ASC. And the referee issues the first card of the match as the card is shown to the AFC defender Anurag Hussain for that challenge, which is right outside the box. He narrowly escaped conceding a penalty there. Now, what can Roots derive out of this free kick? Vishal along with Danush. As a substitution early on for Roots, Anirudh Mukundan is coming for Gautam Rajesh. Now Danush and Vishal. Godwin is come in as well for Neeraj Parekh. Looks like he wanted to go for goal there. Anyhow, it will be a corner kick for Roots. Nothing good coming out of that. Just about 8 minutes to play in the first half. Of course, we will have a few minutes added on, but no goal is coming to separate these two sides. Yes, he will bring the ball back up. Could this be an opportunity for ASC? The volley attempt, or we would love to see a volley goal. Either of the sides. I think at this point, any goal would add some adrenaline to everyone watching. He does well. Ball still with Roots. Plays it on to the right. Will find the keeper. He unfortunately slipped there, but maintained possession. Keeper clears his lines. We have a question from Mr. Lohit. Indian football is doing good. Now, why can't they implement the VAR system? Rather interesting question there, Lohit. Well, if you look at VAR, there are a lot of components that needs to be taken into consideration. The first one, that VAR is expensive and it's not easy to implement. In order to implement itself, there's going to be so much of time that needs to be put into developing the software. As Roots now keep the possession, then it also, oh, an opportunity shot coming in, it's on target, but won't trouble the keeper. Another aspect of VAR is that it does take away from, it does mitigate the aspect of human error, but we should also look at how human based decisions are like a charm in football. We want to ensure that it is as humanized as possible. And additionally, there have also been incorrect decisions that have come in regards to VAR that could, come back and haunt. Like, look at European football where VAR has fully been implemented. It's not that it's solved every problem out there. As ASC now coming on the attack, cross seems to be too strong. And if you look at VAR, it's usually a confusing element for all spectators because we don't get much clarity as to how the decision is taken. It is just that small aspect that is shown, maybe the goal line technology or the offside. We don't get the in-depth aspect or the view of it, so we don't know how it works on. And lastly, and I think the most important aspect as to why VAR could be a disadvantage is it slows down the game. It slows down the game up to a significant aspect. And if you look at Indian football, where we would say football in India is at its developing stage compared to the countries that's implemented football, they are all rather developed when it comes to football. So there's a difference between developing and developed. And for a country like that, it's a lot easier to implement something like VAR. But in India, where you have many factors as to how it's time consuming, it's not easy to implement. It is going to be a big task to implement VR. But I'm sure in the near future, we can see VAR being implemented in India. It can be through many ways. It does not have to be in the same fashion where we see it in the European countries or elsewhere. It can be through different aspects, it can be through different initiatives. You have support coming in for both Roots and ASC on the chat box. About a minute to be played. And if either of the teams can head into the half with a goal lead, it would give them that cushion to play on. ASC with the ball. Play it on. He needs to get that cross in. The keeper will get it. Oh no, he won't. The keeper got a hand of it, but he couldn't hold on to the ball, and the keeper's down. The keeper receives treatment. throw in for ASC. Anyhow, they'll get a corner out of it. Winston with an interesting suggestion. Duly noted, Winston. Oh, that's a very good hold there by the keeper. I would like to ask individuals like Winston and all of you who have suggestions as to how Indian football can improve. Feel free to write to the irrespective sporting bodies. Being someone involved with sports law, I do know of how policies are made in regards to sports, and all of the governing bodies are always open to receiving suggestions from the common public as well. And you could contribute towards the development of football. Yes, he will maintain possession. And with that, the first half has come to an end. Story so far has been that ASC were on a spree in terms of attacking in the first 10 minutes, but Roots equalized in terms of the attack across the second half. And 45 minutes through the game, we have no goal and no way to separate these two sides. We have a second half coming up, and hopefully things will change and we can find a few goals. Anyhow, at halftime, it's Roots 0 and ASC and Center 0. Do stay tuned on our YouTube channel, Sportscast India, and we will be right back with the second half. Welcome back to our viewers on Sportscast India, the official broadcasting partner for the Bdfa Super Division. This is a match between Roots FC and the Army Service Corps. Apologies for the delay in getting the broadcast going. Anyhow, we're back on with the match. And ASC have a corner kick, which is long. Can he find a teammate of his? It's the rebound opportunity. It's well contained. The substitution will now take place for Roots FC. I think Johan Victor is set to come out and pay way for Ridhan Dharman. But now this is Godwin Johnson with the ball from the left, who came in as a substitute as well. You can see both Anirudh Mukundan and Godwin Johnson, two forwards who've been introduced as substitutes. Can they turn out to be super subs? That is the question. We're live from the KSFA Stadium in the city of Bangalore. It's a well played ball, but the flag goes up. There are a lot of comments coming in towards the end of the first half, and it would be great if all our beloved viewers could keep it going. And do let us know your thoughts about the game, about the Super Division, about football, or even which team you're supporting. And feel free to ask any question directly to me using the hashtag AskYourCommentator. Godwin brings the ball up. Godwin and Anirudh seem to have a good connection in terms of rotating the ball. Mohammad plays it back to Rajal. Keeper advances it. I think that's where the problem has been for Roots. Those missed passes where they've given the ball away so easily at several occasions. Played out to safety by the defender. It will be a corner for ASC. We have Tunahan predicting a 0-0 finish at foot. Can ASC get that goal? No, they'll have to wait. Roots now charging in with the ball. It's well advanced. He pretty much got past the player there, but couldn't get through with it. Well, I genuinely hope Tunahan's prediction doesn't come out to be true because, like I've said earlier, I've never commentated a football match where the scorelines remained at 0-0. That's a record I'd like to keep intact. The ASC now attacking, and a foul there, which means it will be Root's ball. And another booking for ASC. And that's the second yellow card issued, and the player is sent off. This could be a big blow for ASC, especially a team that has been pressing for the ball and attacking. And they are down to 10 men with a good amount of maybe around 35 minutes. Yes, 35 minutes to play. How big of a moment can that turn out to be? Can Roots take advantage of the situation? And Roots will have to, because I'm sure ASC would ideally not play in the same nature as Anurag Gusain, the player to have received two yellow cards in the same game, which led to the red card and his dismissal. We are back on with the feed as the Roots now have possession. It'll be interesting to see how ASC go about this match. especially after that sending off. Now ASC with an opportunity will get the corner, and there's a very important few minutes for ASC. If they can get that attack going and get that one goal, it would put them in a very good spot wherein they can switch to defending more of the game. ASC now attacking, and if they score a goal now, that would put them in a very comfortable spot. Not completely comfortable, but in a rather better spot because they can switch on to playing a game centered around defense. Now Roots with the attack. Short lived. Player down for Roots. I think that is Sabir Khan, who seems to be fine and will be back on his 2 feet. Apologies, I think that is Mohammad Ashfaq. Yep, that's him who just headed the ball. An opportunity for Roots to take the lead. And we can see the disappointment. That is Mohan Bahadur with that shot. Tried to go for the far post. Tried to guide it in to the back of the net, but couldn't find the target. Now ASC come to the other side to attack in search of a goal. I think he expected Godwin to make the run after making that pass. This is Mohan Bahadur with the ball. An opportunity, a big one. And that could have been Roots FC 1. That should have been Roots FC 1. Man, that was a real chance. And apologies, this is Godwin Johnson who brought the ball in, sent the cross, and a very good opportunity missed there by Roots FC. Apologies once again for technical problems. Root FC back on with the attack. They've attacked a lot more, especially after the sending off. He goes for goal and Roots FC scored the first goal of this match. A very good shot coming in. He collected the ball very nicely, made space, created the right amount of space, and took the shot. Godwin Johnson scoring the goal, coming off the bench, turning out to be the super sub for Roots to open scoring in this match and break the deadlock. ASC went down to 10 men, and 10 minutes later, they've gone on to concede a goal as Roots FC take the lead at 66 minutes. The pressure is tremendously on ASC right now because they're down to 10 men, and at the same time, they're down by a goal. You get the confirmation, it's Godwin Johnson scoring the goal for Roots FC. ASC attacking now. And I would like to pose a question to our viewers. You can respond via the chat box. Do you think Roots FC will hold on to this lead? Or are there more goals? Or is there a twist in the tail in this match? Can ASC produce an interest to win this game? Because we had an earlier prediction of 2-1. Or will we see Roots take full advantage of that one extra man and go on to score maybe a goal or two more? They could also just hold on to this 1-0 situation and get a win. Do let me know. Possession lost. Then lost again by ASC. Nicely done by the player there. Roots again attacking. Can they find their second goal? This could be Roots taking the lead. Apologies, I meant doubling the lead. And we can see Roots taking full advantage of the situation, wherein they have a man extra. And ASC succumbing to that as well. I'd like to remind our viewers to ask any question if you do have, using the hashtag AskYourCommentator. It can be any question in regards to football, in regards to the league, as Roots are getting along very nicely. Their passing looks so structural. Goes for goal. That would have been a cracker. Anyhow, a good attempt. And like I was saying, you feel free to ask any question in regards to the league, in regards to football in general, or even Indian football. And I will try my best to answer you. You can go ahead and ask any question you would have in regards to, the legal aspects of football, because that's one side where I'm quite educated in. How player agency works, how contracts work. As we have Roots regaining the possession every now and then, and quickly getting going with that. Played back to the keeper. Can ASC equalize? Godwin on the ball. He's done a very good job coming off the bench. Goal scorer Godwin seems to be in a bit of pain. Another player down for Roots, but he seems fine. And so does Godwin, which means it'll be a corner for Roots FC now. That was the goal from Godwin to give his team the lead. Keeper holds on to it. Bdfa. Possession lost again. And he wanted to have a go at the goal. But that's as far as Whitefield. The referee's blown his whistle for the cooling break, the water break, where the players will get to hydrate quickly. Players are fresh and hydrated, and this last 15 minutes will be very crucial. Yes, he will have to give it their all. Roots, meanwhile, can take a step back and not do anything unnecessary because they do have that man advantage, and this is where professionalism and your footballing style is put to test. Possession with Roots FC, and this is what they should look to do. Just hold on to the possession and wait for ASC to overcommit to the ball and then eventually attack. And ASC, on the other hand, should just hope that one of their pitch length presses work, wherein they can regain possession and have a go at goal. Possession lost again. About 11 minutes left to be played in this game. And if it stays like this, Roots will walk away with 3 points from this match. And ASC would have to suffer a loss after that exciting comeback in their previous game. Roots, once again, can they get the second? That would possibly put this game out of reach for ASC. A lot of protests coming in there for the challenge. Anyhow, ref has stopped play, and we will also see two substitutions take place.
ಇಂಜೂರ್ಡ್ ಆಗೈತೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇಂಜೂರ್ಡ್ ಆಗೈತೆ ಕಲೇಶ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬನು ಇವಾಗ ಅದು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಯಾಕೆ
Won't test the keeper. And I have a few questions coming in. Arav is putting forth a very, very difficult question. Who's the most promising youngster of the current season? My friend Arav, you're putting me in quite a bit of a spot there. That being said, Arav, I would still suggest that the season is quite early, and you cannot particularly point out to one player who's likely to be the most promising one. There have been several talents that has come up that has showcased their skills across all teams for that matter. And I would request you for a few more weeks, a few more match days for me to come along with a list per se, or figure out if the pack goes up. Do let me know your suggestions as to who do you think is the most promising player, the most promising youngster, to rephrase myself there. And I do know of how the footballing circuit, especially in Bangalore, have a lot of youngsters who are ideally competing for that title. A lot of leagues are taking place in the youth level, in the developmental level as well. And if you look at how the youngsters have come up in Bangalore, especially in terms of football, we can see that even the school level leagues have improved so significantly. You have teams from Bangalore doing well in the Subroto Cup level. You have a lot of youngsters who play for school, they simultaneously play for their club, play for college. Dheeraj's question, is the ground made of AstroTurf? Yes, my friend. The KSFA stadium in Bangalore is completely made of AstroTurf. But yes, I'm waiting for all viewers to let me know who do they think is the who do they personally think could be a contender for being among the best young prominent talents of this edition of the Super Division. And now Roots with the ball. Can they create an opportunity out of this? He's coming in, but that volley was too high for the goal. I see Tarlson's comment. I hope I got your name right there, my friend. Watching from Brazil. That's really nice to know that we have viewers from all across the world witnessing the Super Division, especially witnessing Roots FC. Will they go up too? Oh my word! He got the shot right, but not right enough to go into the back of the net. As we look at the replay, the shot came in, but it hit the post. And at the moment, with around 5 minutes to play, it's Godwin's goal that will set these two sides apart. Unless ASC decide to go full on and force that goal and somehow get a point out of this match. Should also remember they're a man down.
ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾರ?
Roots will look to see this game and close it off with 3 points. And a good performance from them altogether, especially how they came back into the game following their first 10 minutes of a spree of attack by ASC. And ASC will be thinking that they should have gone one up, maybe even two up in those first 10 minutes because they did have enough amount of chances. Sohaib Ahmed is someone with a question to whether one can own Super Division team. Uh, Sohaib, yes, majority of the teams are owned by private entities and private individuals, organizations. So if it is played on right, it is possible to own teams. That will be Root's ball. Players down. Yep. Roots will try to play the clock out. Of course, they can't do it for the duration of the game. They would have to get the ball moving. And you can see, yes, he will try all that they have. You can see that frustration building up between both the players. Match getting a bit heated. And the referee calling the player there, taking control of the game. And that's rightly done by the ref as he books another player. Question from Arav. Starting salary of a player in the Super Division for a season. Arav, once again, quite a subjective question. That is an aspect that varies from team to team, and it also depends on the role of individuals in the team. You will come across teams that, at the same time, there are teams where players are just solely players there. We should understand that at the same time, while this is a professional level league in Karnataka, it is developmental at the same time. And now Roots with an opportunity to go two up in this game and seal the deal. Oh my word, he's missed the opportunity. And that could have been good night, ASC. That will be ASC ball as we head close to the 90-minute mark. And a few minutes to be added on, and it's getting heated there. Godwin, the goal scorer. I know he was standing up for his teammate, but I think got a little too aggressive there as we look at the replay. Well, Well, football is a wonderful sport. Be it the ball being in play or not, we get to witness a lot. And now, as for the player down, sure do hope he's fine.
ಕೊಡ್ತಾನಿರೋ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅವನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ.
Another question: can we watch this live in the stadium? How do I enter? I live near Town Hall. Very, I would want to say interesting question. I say that for everything, but thank you for your question, first of all. Yes, you can very much watch any of the Super Division matches in the stadium. All you have to do is head to the KSFA Stadium in Bangalore. It is in Ashok Nagar, and the landmark would ideally be Garuda Mall, one of the oldest malls in the city of Bangalore. So this is in the center of Bengaluru, so you can definitely head to the KSFA Stadium. There are matches happening at 1:30 p.m. and as well
ರೆಡ್ ಟೀಮು
as
ಕೊಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ
3:30
ವೈಟ್ ಟೀಮು
p.m.
ಕೊಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ.
You can watch a game and also, head to Brigade Road or MG Road after that, because those localities are very close. And trust me, enjoying a match at the stadium is a different experience altogether.
ಕಲೇಶ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡು ಹನಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು.
Yeah, hereby I'd like to request each and if you live in the city of Bangalore, do head to the stadium and watch the game. You will support the players, and you do have a lot of spectators along with you, and that's a very good move there. And the defender acting quick. No, tickets do not need to be purchased online. All you need to do is get to the stadium and you can witness the game. It's as simple as that. You can find the schedule on the KSFA Instagram page. And if you want to watch a team in particular, you can find the team and head to the stadium. And if you're not at the stadium, do tune in to Sportscast India. He has an option to the left. Godwin, can he find a second goal? Uses his left foot. But this is another shot off target for Roots FC. And that's something they should also take into consideration. The amount of opportunities they've had to score multiple goals in this game, as they should have. It's nicely done. That's a throw in. Quickly taken by ASC. But the keeper will hold on to it. ASC not able to replicate what they did in their previous match against Sporting, where they came back from trailing. Roots FC, on the other hand, have done really well because they're coming off of a defeat. Godwin with the ball, he plays it in. Can he get the shot away? Does get the shot away, won't hit the target, and the referee blows his whistle. Roots FC walking away with 3 points against ASC in center. 55th minute red card saw ASC go down to 10 men, and 11 minutes later, Roots FC came in and scored the decisive goal. Courtesy of Godwin's strike, it was this one, well guided by him into the bottom corner. Roots FC winning this match against ASC and Center FC. An exciting day of football comes to an end here at the KSFA Stadium in Bengaluru. And the Bdfa Super Division will resume tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. right here on Sportscast India, the official broadcasting partner of the Bdfa Super Division. See you tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. This is Ryan James signing off. Have a nice day.